and Principal Johnson. And most of all, also would have a big, big thank you to one of our very own fourth grade students, Enrique Sanchez. I had a long speech, but I think it's better for you to see and hear of all the work that we're doing. So I want to say thank you. At this moment, I want to make sure that I welcome and ask to come to the podium our very own Governor McKee.
Thank you, Superintendent. Like our Pied Piper here with the cane here, but yeah, it's good that you're back in full action, and thank you for your leadership. And thank you for those who are here today and seeing behind us step into the 21st century learning experience that we expect that is going to happen around the state. But today the spotlight is here on the city of Providence. I'm happy to be here with the mayor, along with our president of the council, and our superintendent, our commissioner as well, and Mr. Fabiano. Thank you for being here. You just gave us a nice little history of why this is important that we're actually here on this site. I hope that you're going to be able to share that in a few moments with everyone. This is part of moving Providence in particular into new or like new buildings. And as I said in my State of the State address, we expect to have 50% of the student body in new or new-like buildings right here in Providence. What a commitment to make, and what a turnaround that is happening because of the leadership of our commissioner at Outrage. So thank you, Commissioner, as well as our superintendent of schools, all the people working in our schools, our teachers and administrators. I think I got lunch tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll be right at the school administration building to keep this conversation going. But we're not here without the workers. The people, the iron workers that are here today, and putting this, it's a great ceremony to be putting the piece of iron right there, signing it, recognizing how important this is to our city and to our state. Shortly, in a few days, I'll be talking about how we're going to move this whole education experience from 180 days to 365, and details will come, but we're very excited about it. Providence is right at the center of that effort. So we're happy to be here. This is a true collaboration across all fronts, and it shows that when leaders work together, great things can be achieved. This will quickly become a brand new state-of-the-art school that students, their teachers, and their family members will be proud of, and they deserve it. And will be the crown jewel of Providence Schools renovation right here in this neighborhood, servicing families right in this neighborhood. Because to put it simply, every student, regardless of what community they live in, deserves to be educated in a school that represents the 21st century learning environment. So let's keep the progress going, and thank you for all for attending today.
I also want to make sure that I recognize Councilwoman Ana Vargas, who's here with us today. Sure. Thank you. And now I will bring to the mic our very own Mayor Brett Smiley.
Thank you, Superintendent. Good afternoon, everybody. What a great and exciting day. We got perfect weather to celebrate this watershed moment for a new education facility here in the capital city. I'd like to thank the governor, the superintendent, the commissioner for their commitment, not just to Providence school kids, but to school kids throughout Rhode Island, and all of the work that's gone in over the last 2 years in Providence with this facility and many others are making the lives of our students better every day. And I have confidence and excitement about the path ahead. The governor mentioned it, but I want to be explicit in my thanks for the Rhode Island building trades to continue to build high-quality facilities that our students deserve. We are very proud that not only are we creating great schools for our students, but we're putting our Rhode Island building trades men and women to work here and in many future projects. And we will remain committed because of the excellence that they do, the apprenticeships that they provide to create a pipeline for talent for for hardworking Rhode Islanders to choose the trades and to have a family supporting career that's provided through union construction. The school behind us is part of the vision for the future of our school system because there's a greenway attached to the middle school behind us so that this can be a K-8 campus, which is really where we need to go in education, particularly here in Providence. We know that the middle school years are amongst the most difficult for our students. And so we are committed to making that transition easier, to providing connections to make sure that teachers and families can feel supported as their young people, like the young man behind me, transition from elementary school to middle school, to make that transition well, to continue to succeed in their schooling here in Providence. I'm excited to be a part of this. It's indicative of the work that we're going to continue to do. There's exciting work coming at the Kazarian Elementary School, the Fogarty Elementary School, and so many other schools in Providence. The schools in Providence over the next decade will be transformed physically, and along the way, we're going to see much better results, a renewed commitment from community members and families so that they have the confidence that whatever school they choose for their children in Providence, they know that they're going to receive the world-class education that they deserve. And this is just one great example of that progress. I want to thank again the governor and the commissioner for their continued commitment to Providence and to our students and our families. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next to the mic, we have our very own Council President Rachel Miller. Big round of applause, please.
Thank you, Superintendent, Governor, Mayor, and Commissioner. It's really exciting to be here this morning with Councilman Vargas, who represents this neighborhood. What we're seeing, right? We're seeing the commitment from council, from state and city government to not just warm, safe, and dry, but to buildings that students can be proud of, right? That students can know, and their parents can know, and the teachers who are part of that learning community can know that they are at the forefront, that they are utmost and important in our education system. And I think that's what we're seeing here today. We're seeing it in partnership with the work of the members of the Building and Construction Trades Council. We're seeing a beautiful building that's setting a path forward. And so on behalf of Providence City Council and our kind of commitment to partnership and future work, I'm just so thrilled to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, President Miller. Also, at this time, I would also love to present our very own Commissioner, Angelica Infante Green.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking Governor McKee, Mayor Brett Smiley, Council President Miller, Superintendent Montañez, School Board President Erlin, Vice President Travis Escobar, member of the School Board and School Building Committee, Greg Matuk, the Spaziano family, Councilwoman Vargas, for our commitment together. The last time, if you recall, that we gathered here, we stood in front of a pile of bricks, sand, and a crane on a very hot July day. Easels holding up renderings of our schools. We wore hard hats, and members of PPSC and Providence community ceremoniously broke ground at Spaziano Annex. I took this brick, and I've had it on my desk since that moment. Why? Because this brick represents our vision. The vision that our schools, our families, our teachers, our principals, our superintendent, community leaders, state and local leaders have. The voters who have heard loud and clear that last November they supported our bond, that we have a different vision for our kids. 21st century buildings, buildings they deserve. Brick by brick, all of us are coming together to build a stronger education system. Together, all of us working together. As we heard, this building will be state-of-the-art, modern, truly conducive for our kids. Because we're in a different time. Our kids learn differently. And what we did 100 years ago isn't going to cut it. We must challenge the status quo and continue to take action. That's what this symbolizes. When we take action, we send a clear message to our kids, our families, our educators, everyone in the community that our Providence kids deserve more. It's important to remember that as we make tough decisions to improve our school system, that we're doing it for our entire district, for all of our kids, to be able to learn in buildings that represent our expectations. They know that their roofs are not supposed to leak. They know that they deserve better. And with a bold plan to rebuild Providence schools, we're here showing them that we deeply care for their education. Today is just one of many celebrations ahead for the students and school community of Providence. Thanks to the historic $500 million construction plan, we placed more than 50% of students in Providence in new or like new schools. This beam that we will sign symbolizes the tireless efforts to transform the turnaround PPST school and 21st learning century learning for our kids and teachers. They deserve this and much more. As we raise this beam, we raise the bar for education in our capital city. Remember, Spaziano is just 3 of new or like new schools opening this fall. We will have the Narducci Learning Center, William Debate, and Fogarty. These are buildings that we will be proud of. It shows our progress. And if you want to see more, please go to rebuildpbdschools.com. Together, you can look at the close-up plans, the renderings, because this is where we're moving. This symbolizes yesterday and the work that we need to do. This is us working together to build a strong foundation. Quería decirle a los padres y la comunidad que hoy estamos aquí para darle a nuestros niños un edificio que ellos se merecen, un edificio que simboliza lo que nosotros pensamos para la educación viendo hacia adelante. Este ladrillo me lo llevé yo en julio, porque esto es símbolo de lo que tenemos que hacer, de crear una fundación bien fuerte para nuestros niños. Eso es lo que representa el ladrillo, nosotros trabajando juntos para darle un mañana mejor a nuestros niños. Y que la ciudad de Providence signifique que la mejor educación se está llevando a cabo aquí en nuestra ciudad, con todas las personas que están aquí alrededor, echando para adelante. Muchas gracias y vamos a seguir fortaleciendo nuestra ciudad. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Commissioner. I have the honor of introducing one of our very own young 4th grade student, Enrique Sanchez. Enrique!
Good morning. My name is Enrique Sanchez. I'm a fourth grade student at Spaziano Elementary School, and I have been proud to call myself a Spaziano wife since coming here in kindergarten. We have a welcoming community where students learn and enjoy coming to school each and every day. All of us talk about what next year will be like in our new school. All of us are very excited for the new library, media center, along with new classrooms and a cafeteria. I am looking forward to September and going to 5th grade. I want to take a moment to thank everyone here for believing and investing in me, my friends, and my teachers.
There's no better words than the words that come from your students saying that we're doing the right choices for them for our future. So please give Enrique Sanchez another big round of applause. Now, we have our principal, Miss Johnson, up next on the mic.
Buenos días a todos. Me llamo Rosario Johnson y sirvo como la directora de Spaziano. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rosario Johnson, and I serve as the principal of Spaziano Elementary School. Gracias a todos por tomarse el tiempo para estar aquí hoy. Thank you to all of you for taking the time of your busy schedule to be here today. La escuela Spaziano anteriormente fue llamada Laurel Hill Elementary School y ha sido un punto de referencia en el lado oeste de Providence por más de 100 años. Spasiano Elementary School was once called Laurel Hill Elementary School and has been a landmark on the west side of Providence for over 100 years. Yo misma, siendo una estudiante de Providence, les puedo decir de primera mano cuán importante era sentirme bienvenida en el ambiente escolar y cómo este nuevo espacio significará tanto para los estudiantes. Being a Providence School alumni myself, I can tell you firsthand how important it was as a child to be welcomed into a school environment and how this new space will mean to our students. Nuestro lema en Spasiano es edificar una comunidad de confianza, amor, compromiso y un sentido de pertenencia. Our motto at Spasiano is to build a community of love, trust, commitment, and belonging. We educate the whole child, our Spasiano lions, mind and heart. Educamos a nuestros niños, los leones de Spasiano, mente y corazón. Nuestra cultura es una de te veo, te escucho y estoy por ti. Our culture is one of I see you, I hear you, and I'm for you. Una educación primaria es fundamental para el éxito de los niños y esta nueva escuela demostrará a nuestra comunidad cuán importante es la educación para todas partes interesadas en el distrito y la ciudad de Providence. An elementary education is pivotal for a child's success, and this new school will show our school community how important our students' education is to all stakeholders in the district and the city of Providence. And if you're wondering why I'm speaking both in Spanish and English, it's because Spasiano is transitioning into a dual language program, 100%. Si usted está pensando por qué estoy hablando en inglés y en español, es porque la escuela Spasiano será eventualmente 100% dual. Currently, for next school year, it will be 75% dual. Para el próximo año será 75% dual. I am the kids, they are me, and I want them to grow up to be biliterate, bicultural in our community. Yo soy los niños, ellos son quien yo soy, y quisiera que ellos crezcan siendo bilingües y también bicultural. Thank you for coming. Gracias por venir.
Thank you. Now, this is something I want to share with you. I remember when I came in as a second grade teacher to Providence. I won't say the year, but I was a second grade teacher at Laurel Hill, and then came back as their leader. I was the principal, and I had the opportunity to have the name change from Laurel Hill to Spasiano Elementary. With that being said, there's a lot that goes on with me and the building itself, because that's where I have my chance in Providence to become who I am today, as a leader, as an educator. With that being said, I have the opportunity to present the Spasiano families, Pat and Frank Jr. Please come to the mic.
Good morning. Thank you to everyone for coming to the topping ceremony today, and letting me say a few words. I am so happy and honored to have the opportunity to speak about this new school being built in my husband's name. The location of this building and neighborhood is so significant for our family. This annex building that was formerly St. Anthony's Parish School, which is the school I attended. Frank and I were married right here at St. Anthony's Church, and we lived right over there on Alverson Avenue. We are so excited that the children in this neighborhood are getting a brand new school. During Frank's career, the most enjoyable positions he had was being principal of Laurel Hill Avenue School and the Carl G. Laurel Elementary School. He loved what he did and felt education was the key to success. Again, we're so excited that this new building is being built for the children. Thank you, everyone, for allowing me to say a few words. I'm just going to interject. Frank Jr., Greg Spaziano, and Gina Natalovich. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
So before we go into signing the beam, I would like to share something. Para mi gente de la comunidad es muy importante saber que lo que estamos haciendo aquí es muy importante para nuestros niños, no solamente para el futuro de ellos hoy, por el futuro de nosotros de lo de mañana. Y es importante que nuestros hijos y estudiantes sepan 2 o 3 lenguajes, porque es muy importante, pues entre más lenguajes uno conoce, mejor uno es la oportunidad para uno. Nunca se olvide el país de donde uno viene y las raíces de uno. I would like to share with everyone that it's really important for us to understand that being bilingual, being bicultural is extremely important. You know, you think about it, the opportunities you have, the more languages you can speak, the more people you can communicate with is extremely important as we move forward. So before we go into signing of the beam, I want to say thank you. Gracias a todos, corazón.